Yo, what is up? It is me, 420 underscore bean. I am very bored and I decided to finally switch up to the big Cinco, the big El Cinco. I finally figured out how to get the whole mic situation sorted out. So, people like a video with a lot more engagement, a lot more talk, I guess, to relate to the person who is playing the game, right? That's what it's all about. So, um I've decided to start on Minecraft because every good YouTuber starts on Minecraft, right? That's the dream. That's what everybody dreamed about back in '08 where I was born. But it's we live and we learn. Um, I'm thinking about damn, $10. I'm thinking about starting a new challenge. I just downloaded this game, as you can see. Um, I do not have any friends. Actually, I do have a friend, and me and him are going to be playing later on in like the next video. I think, I don't know, whenever he gets on. My friend, I call him Oz, but his YouTube channel is something stupid. It's it's really stupid. It's a stupid YouTube name, and I'm not gonna knock him for it. But I can tell you one thing for sure: there's a hell of a lot better names out there to choose from. So, right now I'm just gonna see how long I can last in hardcore mode. A goal, like any YouTuber, the goal is to beat the game without dying. Um, and unlike many YouTubers, I'm not gonna touch any kids. We don't touch kids around here. That's disgusting. I'm not a family friendly person. I'll admit to that. You know, I'm not a very well. How do I put this? I'm a kind person, but I'm also not a liar. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Call me selfish. Call me a narcissist. Call me a I don't know, whatever. But but I will tell the truth the way I see fit. I will post what I post, and I will fight for what I believe in. As any good man should. Um, I also own a cat. He is very fat, and I call him Killer Bean because of the movie Killer Bean Forever. And he is what's it called? White and gold domestic short hair. If you guys know what that looks like, it looks like any other regular cat, but he's got a very chubby belly because somebody, I'm not gonna say who, they know who they are if they watch this YouTube video, but they know who they are. They have been feeding the cat excessively too much, causing the cat to become overweight, and is now laying in my desk area where I'm recording. But that's life. What are you gonna do about it? Am I right? So, this is gonna be a YouTube channel, of course, duh. But I think I'm going to keep it real with everyone. It's gonna be more of a podcast. I wouldn't call it a podcast, but it's gonna be more of let's see here. Well, for starters, I'm not gonna cut out any mistakes I made. People like to go off camera mining and stuff like that, but for me, I'm just gonna keep it as real as possible. What you see here is the struggle of an actual YouTuber, not this cutting out BS where I'm here, then it just pauses and I'm in full diamond. No, it's gonna be a lot of me getting mad at the game, me hiding in a corner because this game blows and it sucks and I haven't played it in a long time. But I guess in a way I'm just doing this because every person in the world, well, why not? Every person in the world who knows of YouTube or has a favorite YouTuber has once in their life considered, hey, what if I could be a YouTuber? if I have the goal? What if I have the setup for it? But the truth is, if you wanna really become a good YouTuber, you gotta invest. You gotta know your people. You gotta do all this. But us little guys, people like you and me, we're like that. We came up from nothing. Rags to riches. But unfortunately, oh, hell's going on outside? I don't know if you guys can hear that, but there seems to be a local crackhead going stupid on their motorcycle outside. I live next to a train yard, so to put that into perspective, that's where I'm stationed at for the moment. I think that's actually just a train. I don't know. I don't even know if you guys can hear that. I hope you guys can't because it's stupid and it cuts into the audio. And this music is hella loud, but I'm not gonna lower it. I don't even know if it's gonna be loud in the recording, but whatever. Um, but yeah, as you can see, the struggle is real. Me and my friend here, who I haven't invited on yet, but he will be on, hopefully in the next video that I fart out of this series. If I don't even die by the end of this goddamn recording. Um, but yeah, we'll get through it, together, or at least that's what I hope. But ultimately the goal is just to survive this horrible place called Hardcore Minecraft. And hold on, give me a sec. Yo, don't chew on that. Stop chewing on that. Well, live from HQ here, my fat cat is gnawing on the cords of the big El Cinco Pro. Oh, and no streaming, by the way. I'm not gonna be streaming anytime soon. I have a horrible Wi-Fi, and not to mention that my cat loves to jump up here and knock stuff over. Which if you have crummy Wi-Fi like I do, it's a struggle. And also, if you have crummy Wi-Fi, shout out to you. You're the real hero. And this is probably gonna take me like 3 hours to upload to YouTube for like a 30-minute video. First video is gonna be 30 minutes. I'm gonna try to keep it consistently at 30 minutes because I know all these damn YouTubers are like, oh, I'm gonna post a video. It's gonna be 8 minutes and 1 second so I can get that damn ad revenue. But you know what? I hate that. I know people hate that, and I just wanna show people the real side of being goddamn quote unquote YouTuber. It's not all fun and games around here. Not popular enough to cut crap. I don't even have the software for it. So a lot of these videos are gonna be 30 minutes. If you don't like that, put it in 2 speed or skip around. But that's the hope. That's the dream. That's what we're here to do. So I'm just collecting the sugar cane because um just because. I'm also not a professional at all. This is probably gonna be like a 300-part series, which is probably gonna end in me dying, and then I'm gonna have to jump over to another game because they suck. All right, I'm honest. I suck at this game. I'm out of my prime per se, but um. Oh yeah, big news. I guess I'm not really a big live streamer, but there will be a vlog coming out. Me and my friend, same friend, is gonna join me later on, and hopefully the next video, if I can get him to get on, is we're gonna go to Japan. I know, two fat fucking chuds in Japan. What could go wrong, right? I know it's like a million things going crazy over there. And I'm an American, as you can tell by my enthusiastic voice and my beautiful setup I have. But yeah, I am low lower class Section 8 housing, an American citizen. All right, no fancy living here, no white gated neighborhoods. And if you're wondering, oh well, how come you have a PS5 Pro? You probably stole it. The answer is no. I'm too slow to rob anything, but I did do a lot of sports. I like wrestling. No, you know what? No. I hate wrestling. I hate football. I hate it all right? I'm not gonna lie to you people, like I said. If you're actively doing a sport right now and you hate it, quit that shit, all right? Only you can quit it, and there's no shame in quitting a sport you hate, all right? I'm gonna give it a buck. I did football and wrestling, and you know what it ended me up with? Like three fractures in no, like five fractures in my back. So I'll tell you right now, as somebody who was forced to do football and wrestling for a long time, I can tell you for free that I hate it, all right? Um, but bygones be bygones, I guess. What am I gonna do, right? It's already over, so nothing really there to complain about, I guess. But yeah. So right now, I'm just gonna kill these damn sheep. If you see me like pausing like this, I don't know if it'll show up, but if you see me pausing or just like quick little cuts, that's me checking the recording because like I said, I'm gonna try to keep it like to 30 minutes. So for the viewer's pleasure and for my pleasure, I'm gonna make sure it lands on that 30-minute mark, or if not, a couple minutes just to say a little outro. I had a custom outro made, but it's not the best. All right, I did that on a 3D software that my friend recorded, but oh well. What can you do? So, anyways, it's getting kind of dark, so I'm gonna rip an idea I saw from a YouTuber. Not even a YouTuber, like a TikTok. I do love pumpkin pie. Shout out all my pumpkin pie enjoyers out there. You know who you are. Hopefully, you do know who you are. Otherwise, that'll be weird. But yeah. So I'm gonna rip this idea from a YouTuber, TikTok video, whatever I saw, where he basically just did this. He went like that, right, and he broke this one. Pretty sure. Yeah, okay. So it's like this, and then a bunch of trapdoors actually. Some slabs. I don't know. Bear with me, people. At the end of the day, if it doesn't really go into fruition. Oh. Okay. Well, you know what? It's gonna have to work. Oh shit. Okay, this tree's broken. So, um, this is gonna be the base of operations for now. Should have really picked up some of those flowers I saw earlier. To they can climb. They can climb now. Okay, so cool, I guess. Well, there we go. I put that there. I'm gonna place this here and that there, and that there. All right. So I got a pretty standard setup for a YouTuber. This is optimal setup for anybody who is you know mining and crafting. You know how it is. Because if you've never once hidden in a what's it called in a log, you're lying, because everybody has done this. And like I said, it's hardcore, so it's kind of only gonna get worse from here. I'm starving. I'm about to die. It's cold. I'm just happy these damn idiots can't open up the trapdoor I got going on here. Look at that, I got a little bit of a light source. It's pretty cool. But yeah, these guys are on tip right now. But hey, look at that. Little Pokemon. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Alright. What's the button prompt? Oh, I didn't pick it up. Sweet. Oh crap. like I said, first time really getting into the whole swing of this Minecraft business. So, bear with me if I suck at it and I end up, I don't know, doing something stupid or messing up the button layout. But you know what? It's whatever. We all make mistakes. Some of us more than others. And we shouldn't judge other people for their mistakes because that's bad and being hypocrites. And nobody wants to be a hypocrite because being a hypocrite is stupid. And if you're a hypocrite, you're an idiot. Oh, crap. Okay, so the walls are deteriorating as we speak. It's not looking good. Let's hope that that doesn't escalate to anything worse. Creaky ass gaming chair, but this is gonna suck. I'm gonna have to keep my eyes down here in case. Yeah. Story time, I guess. Since we're here, I got my fractures. I was wrestling, not voluntarily, of course, and was at a tournament. And if you wrestle, you should know about tournaments and stuff. Not like Pokemon tournaments. No, people actually do get hurt in these, as I'm about to tell you. But I was just chilling, minding my own business, wrestling this, wrestling that, and I went up against this fat dude and this big fat black guy, and he like hugged me, gave me like a bear hug, and I was like, well, what the hell am I supposed to do? And I looked to my coach, and he's like, oh. So I got like pushed over, and he like clenched his fists to make like knuckles, Like if you put your hands together right now and you just like hold them together, that's what he did. Turned this shit into like mountain peaks. And I fell on those, and I heard a lot of cracking, and it hurt, and I couldn't like speak. And I talked to my coach, and I was like, I think I need to see a chiropractor. And he was like, oh, I think you just saw him. So I was like, well, great. Oh, and if that was caught in the recording, I'm not a drug addict. That was just me inhaling and exhaling really loudly because I don't know how to use my voice in a content way where I take scheduled breaks to breathe. So I always, go on run on sentences because it's easier for me that way. But yeah, so this is the situation right now. This is the dream, We're living the Minecraft dream right now of just being held up in this stupid like tree. But hey, you know what? Some people like this. I am not some people, but it's better than nothing, So you gotta take credit where credit's due. This is better than nothing. So gonna arm myself real quick. You know how it is, cause I don't want to get obliterated the like second I drop down here. So thankfully, I did read up that there's copper armor. So um, I'm gonna make that as well as a sword and stuff. So I at least have some way of defending myself when I drop down. Um, I also another little fun fact. I love cold water, so I'm gonna take a quick pause right now to sip on some cold water. If you like cold water too, and you got cold water next to you, be sure to sip on that with me. Very good for the soul, good for the body. Um, very yummy in my tummy. Sure. But man, if only they made copper shields. Whoa, check that out. Ooh. Anyways, um, oh yeah, I'm also not gonna lie to you guys. This is what is this, like take 40th of me doing this. It's also kind of the reason why I'm doing it solo. Oh yeah, this is gonna be like one of those like hidden moments for the people who stayed to like the seems like 20-minute mark here. So if you stay to the 20 minutes, if you manage to bear with me for half of this stupid video, more than half of this stupid video, that's if anybody watches this garbage, anyways. It's actually attempt number 40th. The first attempt was so golden. When I say golden, I mean golden. Like, holy crap, man. It was perfect, down to every minute detail. Me and my boy, we were chatting it up, we were smacking it up like it was normal. We found a buried shipwreck. We found a shipwreck, not a buried shipwreck. What am I talking about? We found the buried treasure to the buried shipwreck. Again, not a buried shipwreck. So let me restate myself. We found the buried treasure for the shipwreck. There we go. Kind of an idiot. And we did it, and we found some good stuff. And then we went back. It was gonna be this whole project. We were gonna like rip this idea from a YouTuber I saw, or TikTok, or whatever media I saw, where these two guys went out and they made like a mini ship in a bottle, but it wasn't an actual mini ship in a bottle. It was in Minecraft, and they made like a glass bottle build around a shipwreck. So that was gonna be the plan. Um, up until I finished the recording, and because of the stupid PlayStation like rules and guidelines or whatever, hey PlayStation, please make this easier for people like me. Actually, people like us, me and the people who are watching this video, make it easier for us to record friends, because we had to, me and my friend, we had to like basically do backflips trying to figure out how to get this damn, like not only he could hear me, but like I could hear him in the recording type of thing. But oh well, it happens. But ooh, oh, that hurt. Um, oh, they're burning. All right, now's my chance to. Now's the time to attack. So much for attacking, I know, right? There we go. Target the skeleton first, because you think these guys are Lee Harvey Oswald the way they be absolutely just doming people. There we go. Successfully survived one night. I'm also noticing that I don't have the days or the coordinates put on, so let's see here. There we go. There we go. Much better. Oh, sheesh. Day one. These are the chords. Um, feel free to pity me. But all right, let's. I think we're gonna build a base right here. I think this is gonna be the base build right here. Looks beautiful, little meadow. Okay, I'm vibing with this. Yeah. Oh, and two llamas just appeared. Okay, well, let's see how much time we got left. I guess 7 minutes. No Albert Wesker, but 7 minutes is all I have to spare. Said no one, because I'm actually not a stingy piece of garbage YouTuber, and I'm actually gonna just ride this out. This is gonna be our project. So let me just break this real quick. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna just chop these trees down. All right, chop them down nice and easy. These llamas are actually kind of getting my pissing me off. I don't know why, but they just are. If you love llamas, I love llamas too. I love them in real life, but this is a game, and I can do whatever the hell I want in the game as long as I keep it in the game, because I'm not a psychopath. But oh well. So yeah, like I said, here's the boring part of being a YouTuber that a lot of people like to cut out, is the chopping of multiple trees. Because if I can tell you one thing for free, is that Minecraft, you build or you die. That's not a real quote, but you get my sentiment. You know what I mean? It's just, holy pirate ship. You see this sensitivity? Jesus. I'm out here swinging it like pirate damn ship to do a little spin around. Oh, and I'm not a political guy, by the way, okay? I'm not a political person. I don't like to talk politics, because I think that no matter who's in charge, The next leader's an idiot. I think a lot of people can agree that our leaders are idiots. But I will tell you one thing for free. I am a Christian. All right, I believe in God, and you can believe in whatever the hell you want to believe, because I'm not one of the type of Christians who are gonna like freaking circumcise you just because you don't believe in what I believe in. Feel me? Believe in whatever the hell you want to believe in. All right? Because at the end of the day, and it's gonna sound kind of rough, you know. I know, rough talk in the start of a Minecraft video from a guy you barely probably saw in your feed or you're probably falling asleep to, because of the way YouTube auto recommends things. But you're gonna die someday. We're all gonna die someday. Nobody truly knows what happens on the other side. So if you want to believe whatever the hell you want to believe, even if believing in nothing is what you believe in, go for it. You know, whatever the hell brings you a little bit of comfort in this horrible world that's already going to shit. You know, so be it. I'm not gonna knock you down because you believe in something different. All right. So shout out to all my Muslims. Shout out to all my Christians. Shout out to all my Jewish people. Shout out to all my Japanese people. I know. I'm pretty sure Japan has a different religion. Shout out to all my monks, all my Buddhists, my Orthodox people. What other what other religions are there? Actually, I don't know, and I don't really care because it's not my biz. Wax. Shout out all my atheists out there. Shout out all my homosexual friends. Shout out all my lesbians. Shout out all my tomboys, my femboys, my bisexuals, my everyone. Anyways, whatever. This is getting boring, and I'm just trying to talk. All right. So here's the base of the house. Pretty cool base. Basis of a beautiful future. So let's start creating. Let's start mining and crafting together. What the hell is this? Oh, I think. How the hell do I select recipe? Oh my god, I'm an idiot. Craft stack. Craft all. Oh my god. Yeah, I knew there was a button for it. I was like, what's the button? Craft everything all at once. Some slabs up in here. Not used to this one bit. Okay, let's start laying down the foundation for greatness. This is gonna be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 11, 12, 13. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. A little sidetrack. Okay, and then let's just connect all these bad boys together. Oh god. Ooh. Sweet. Okay, we got a little basis going on. Alright, alright. More sheep being actively birthed into the universe. I'll be taking that. I'll be taking this too. I was looking at that texture pack early on in the video. Maybe I'll buy it. I saw it. Does a lot. It makes it look cool and unique to this plain Minecraft. You know, back in the day, back when Minecraft was relatively new and people were called nerds for playing it. This game was very. You could tell when somebody was playing on the vanilla version of it. You know what I mean? But now they really updated the game and beautified it or whatever. So I think the first video is going to be in the regular format that Minecraft was intended to be played, and then I'm gonna blow $10. So you know that's how you know I'm really down to clown. I'm actually gonna spend a little bit of my money on this game because I work a 9 to 5 like the next guy in the world. Because you know money don't grow on trees. I mean, the paper does, but printing press and all that garbage that doesn't grow on trees. So, oh my god, did I really just run out of wood for nothing? Oh my god. Like I said, people, the struggles, these struggles. Okay, so as you can tell by my lack of enthusiasm and the fact that it's about to be like night. Oh my god. I'm just gonna finish this platform. Sorry, no house today. House for nobody. Nobody in the house. Hell, think I made of money. Anyways. Well, we got the foundation built. This is a pretty niche foundation. I'm gonna make it like a little cutesy, I guess. A little cutesy, so we're gonna put a little of these guys down, you feel me? I wouldn't call it really cutesy per se. I would just call it like using up all these resources I have. And the rest of the stuff is just gonna get like thrown in the furnace. Actually, I don't even have enough, so I'm kind of really into this design now. So, um, and I can't craft anymore. Great. I'm also gonna need a bed, so let me just quickly waltz on over here, craft these bad boys up. Craft up one more set of those. Now run all the way back over. And where is it? Where is it? It is. Craft up a beautiful bed of my own. Call home. Right, right. Oh, would you look at that? I can't place the bed. Okay, here we go. Sleeping outside of it. Oh my god, I should have made all of this out of. Oh my god, whatever. Alright, people, this is gonna be the end of episode 1. I know it's not the glamorous life you wanted, but sheep keep spawning here, so I'm not gonna complain about it. But yeah, alright, let me go into third person. Alright, people, a man covered in shit, surrounded by his shit kingdom, in a shithole country of Minecraft. So if you could block in this game, I would love to block. But alright, people, this camera's a lot harder than I thought to control. Let's actually take out our anger on the skeleton. I don't want him being my shot. Wait. Oh, okay, so alright, watch me get my ass handed to me by this guy. Yep, great. Alright, well, there you go, people. There's beautiful evidence of why this game sucks. And you should never give this greedy ass company any money. Because it blows ass. Alright, well, I'm gonna drag my sorry ass to bed. And hopefully, this video doesn't take longer than 3 hours to upload. So, catch you guys in the next one. I'm gonna extort my friend so he can come join me here in this shithole of Minecraft. And hopefully, we don't get our shit rocked in the first like 5 days, because I think the longest streak is like maybe 5 days. Yeah. All right. Well, see you losers. Whenever I see you guys, comment, like, subscribe, because I need the views and clicks so more people can watch this garbage. All right. See y'all out. Maybe next time I'll have a skin. Oh wow, I didn't realize you could press R3 and circle to crouch. That's cool. All right, guys. I'll see you when I see you. New garbage video coming out tomorrow. And yeah, that is the end of Minecraft.